out there? I am your goddess Nazca here with the Trucker Moo. We're reacting to
Aang versus Avatar.
Aang versus person from Genshin Impact. Avatar lesson versus Genshin Impact. Let's have a death battle!
Aang the Avatar versus Ether the Traveler.
Ether.
Which journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their...
Look, everyone, it's Trucker Mun's daddy!
There you go. Change it to back.
It didn't change it, though.
Give it a second.
Give it a sec.
That's a little delay. You can see up here on OBS.
Oh, okay, cool.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It's Trucker Mun's dad!
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, united by a master of the elements, the Avatar.
This Avatar reincarnated as different people for centuries, all with their own struggles. And man, was that true for our boy Aang.
Not at first, of course, thanks to his master and guardian, Gyatso.
As a cheeky little air nomad, Aang traveled the world causing shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the four bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motions. With even the smallest movement, Aang can create tornadoes, run like the wind, and block hypersonic explosions.
The perfect
Fun fact, this is Trucker Mom's first exposure to Avatar lore.
I need to get COVID again, then get quarantined for 2 weeks, and then we can watch Avatar.
Like how you binge watched Full Metal Alchemist
Yeah.
and Brotherhood.
style for a twinkle-toed goofball like.
Oh yeah, look, age. He's 112 years old, but he's only 12.
Damn.
Aang. He even invented his own technique, the air scooter. How does he not fall off that thing?
Add in a glider staff for flight, and the sky was the limit. But you know how it goes. Everything changed when the...
I want my movie night to be Avatar: The Last Airbender. The only downside for a movie night for Trucky Poo is he would have to not be working. He works all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Fire Nation attacked. Their conquest spread. War was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with all that, and being forcibly separated from Gyatso. He was just a kid, so he froze up. Like, literally, he accidentally froze himself and his adorable Sky Bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings, Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't kind to Aang's people. With no Avatar to keep balance, the Airbenders, Aang's entire culture, were wiped out by the Fire Nation.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. But Aang took the wake-up call to heart.
As the Avatar, it's Aang's duty
So
to...
Avatar, they did like the 100-year time skip.
He was frozen in ice for 100 years.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole thing is, while he was, he basically young little 12-year-old, he gets put the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he didn't want any of that. He decides to run away, and he gets frozen. And then 100 years later, frozen under the sea. So, yeah.
Understand the world's people, learning their cultures, their sadness, joy, and humanity.
And what better way to do that than learning how they kick ass?
From the Northern Water Tribe and his twin crush, Aang learned waterbending. Themed around fluid Tai Chi movements, this style controls liquid in all forms to freeze targets, create water whips, and even cut through steel.
Learning earthbending was way tougher, but Aang's friend Toph taught him to stop being a wimpy pushover. Now he can armor himself in stone, move the terrain of entire cities, and fight blind with a sonar-style seismic sense.
Earthbending is themed around the steady stances of Hung Quan Kung Fu, waiting for the right moment to strike head-on.
There was a lot to learn, but even with the world at stake and this moody hothead on his tail, Aang had fun doing it. Who could forget the adventures penguin sledding, going through the bending bayous, and living in Ba Sing Se, the city where no wars ever happened.
Yet across his...
Yeah. You need to watch it. It's so good.
Captain America, but Asian.
Oh yeah, Captain America, but Asian. You got a good point there. It's not bad, but it has its that feels like it was more like that during dubba 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 fucking the sequel. It felt like it was more like that in the sequel.
Journey, one power eluded
remember
Aang,
the fucking
the
name of the
Avatar
character.
state, an enhanced mode of being that came to him in moments of peril.
Sure, if Aang dies in it, the Avatar cycle
no
ends permanently,
war.
but who cares when it gives you enough power to wipe out a whole Navy fleet?
Come on, Boomstick. The Avatar state is more than just a power amp.
Jocelyn, how long have you been standing there?
I've been here the whole time. I lurk where all Avatar talk is.
Who's
Through
she?
the cosmic power of the Avatars before him and the ancient spirit Rava, Aang gains the knowledge and experience of all previous Avatars, greatly expanding his bending options. Lava bending from Avatar Roku, sonic shouts from Avatar Yang Chen, and even more are theoretically available to him through their memories.
Oh, I get it. You can't.
So basically,
Like one for all.
yeah, actually, yeah, kind of like One for All, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. It's because all these are reincarnations of him. So these are all past lives that he had. So it deals with
Just
that
grind
stuff.
your way to controlling the Avatar state.
Right. If Aang wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice.
Yeah, technically, I suppose. Gross.
Specifically, Aang sought the guidance of Guru Patek. Mastering his power meant clearing his chakras, emptying his mind of earthly attachments. Seems simple, but this also meant rejecting.
But yeah, he had to basically become like Buddha.
Ew.
Like, you know, like the whole thing with Buddha, right?
Yeah.
Release all your earthly attachments. What do you think would be the hardest earthly attachment to let go of?
The power of friendship.
Close. It's Louvre.
Oh.
his feelings for Katara, the person he loved most.
When he had to choose between the world or the girl, Aang followed his heart and it didn't end well.
He got better. Aang was determined to understand the world's people, even the enemy Fire Nation. Something he accomplished thanks to the redeemed Prince Zuko, the Sun Warriors.
And these two honkin' dragons! Aang was scared of firebending, but it's totally awesome! It's not just about burning and blowing shit up. Okay, well it is, but there's so much more to it.
Formed from the explosive movements of Shaolin Kung Fu,
had to become
firebending
a US
controls all
soldier.
manner of heat. And through the teachings of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of atmospheric discharge shot at over 200,000 miles per hour.
Iroh, the best uncle ever, used his
Best uncle.
techniques to redirect natural lightning. So, you know it's the real deal. Not crazy enough? At his peak, Aang surpassed benders who could throw buildings, melt stone, and hold up this gigantic library solo. Whooping Ozai's butt should be no problem, right?
Not exactly. You see, the air nomads were pacifists who believed in the value of life above all. Being the last airbender, Aang didn't think his people were truly gone unless he went back on their teachings, meaning he really didn't want to kill Ozai.
So,
He couldn't do but basically he can't kill Hitler.
So wait a minute, the emperor that they were going after is basically like Hitler.
Yeah, kinda.
He's
Yeah,
basically martial arts Hitler.
fire. Yeah.
That's why he's the Fire
Yeah.
Nation. They burn everybody.
I think that's a fair assessment there. Well, you saw in that one CJ the Champ video what he did to his kids.
Yeah.
what, he's just a coward now? Mr. Firelord is about to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom.
Not at all. Are you even listening? Aang was simply at odds with what he wanted and what the world expected, so he needed to make a choice.
Right. In his greatest challenge yet, Aang discovered his true self, making his spirit unbendable and finally mastering the Avatar state.
Making him as strong as avatars who could cause hurricanes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions.
Or in Avatar Kyoshi's case, a new island. As in, she broke off nearly 30 square miles of a peninsula to form a new landmass. But to defeat Ozai,
And floated
Aang needed
away.
one final element, something few avatars had bent before.
The
Energy
power of the
bending.
turtle.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while keeping his no-kill run intact. The ultimate FU to this warlord's ideology.
Damn.
Now that the Fire
Yeah.
Nation
He basically took his power away. He learned that from a giant lion turtle.
How many episodes are in Avatar?
Probably a good 100 plus or so. I have to look it out. I'll look that up now that you said it.
Had cooled off. Aang led a new era of peace with the United Republic of Nations,
Lion
a
turtle.
place where all people could prosper and where a new generation and a new avatar would take the reins.
He even got hitched with
I
Katara.
think it
Take
might
that,
be 100
Zutara
plus.
shippers!
See, knew
I
it.
will end you.
For all his doubts, Aang fulfilled the Avatar's destiny and then some, and he did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because before being the Avatar, or even an airbender, the greatest thing he could ever be was himself. All in a day's work for a free, fun-loving kid.
Yeah.
The battle is
And-
coming up.
And also, I bet he's going to lose because it's going to be a fight to the death, and he can't kill.
Ooh.
So
but he could pull what he did and steal whatever power this guy has.
And then he gets depressed and kills himself. I don't know.
We know nothing
Thanks
of
to
Genshin
this episode's
Impact.
sponsor, DraftKings Casino.
Big news from the
And
casino.
Links.
Now to
Sponsoring
enlighten
gambling.
DraftKings Casino.
Call 888 and over. Visitations apply. Stay after 23rd.
Wait,
Drop
don't book the
barbecue
book.
sauce.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Welcome to Tevat, a mysterious land
Potatoes.
governed by
I like
godly
mine
archons
potatoes.
that drew the eye of someone beyond the stars. Ether.
AKA the Traveler, who escaped his dying world with his sister.
Age thousands. Oh, goody. So this one's older. Okay, so we literally have no information on Genshin Impact whatsoever. So right now, my money's on Aang, but I gotta hear
Lumine.
what's going on with this character.
In search of the flowers that bloomed on their lost home, only to crash land, awaken to an apocalypse, and get cubed by this jerk.
Separated from his sister, Ether awoke, again, in a new, less apocalyptic age, and fished up his own pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah, she makes for good emergency
that's
food.
not too
With his
bad.
new guy.
What?
I think it's only 61 episodes.
That is doable.
According to this,
Traveler,
from what I can tell.
Traveler
Yeah.
to
She looked it up too.
Ah, yay, Sheepy, you and I.
the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past, but got a Breath of the Wild glider instead.
And his first element, Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of course,
Windblade! But guess what? Traveler wasn't the only one with a power like this. Tevat was full of blessed people wielding these relic things called visions.
vision bearers can imbue their weapons and bodies with elemental power, summon items, and use a special, well, vision.
The real question is, would Aang be able to seal this guy's power? Because he's sealing like chakra points. How does this guy use his powers? That would be the main issue here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Aang could lose if there is no way for him to turn off his power. And even then, I think this guy uses a sword and stuff, so still attack at him is gonna be a tricky one.
To perceive the elements around them.
Normally, they're limited to a single element, but Traveler is just built different. Through Paimon's guidance, he began collecting elements from mysterious statues across Tevat. No vision relic needed for him.
Each nation had a new culture, a new element, a new crisis.
And new character banners. When asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't interested. A corpse couldn't tell him where his sis was, but he was roped in anyway and got the Geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
When Ether ventured to Inazuma, he didn't care about its war with the Vision Bearers and their Archon either, until he saw the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule, and joined the resistance with electro abilities, fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunder blades, and lightning.
He even learned to dodge lightning. Other electro users like my wife Lisa
Learned to
can
dodge
conjure
lightning.
storms. No shock when my adopted daughter Klee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler met all kinds of people like this. You know the type. Twinks.
Yeah, Tevat has its own laws, Boomstick. Many
Who's this
twinks
guy?
being
I
one
don't
of them.
know.
Maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
Ringmaster.
Shut up, Wiz. This guy's been playing Genshin since launch.
I know everything there is to know about the Genshin meta. Either
Oh, so they have... Okay, so...
They have experts that don't that know more about than they do, probably.
Okay, that makes sense. So they're adding like some little character dues to give their side of moves because they're not as expertisey in such a thing, which makes sense because, like I said, I know nothing of Genshin Impact. Boogie,
Boogie.
boogie.
Can mix elements for different reactions. Basically, big elemental combinations. Geo crystallizes materials into special barriers. Electro mixed with water stuns foes. Animo spreads
So the
elements
game
around in
versus an
swirls
anime,
of
or
destruction.
not anime,
Boom, boom,
anime.
boom, boom.
Like how I combine beer and gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick. Using Dendro, Traveler can form
I wonder, did they ever make a Genshin Impact anime?
I don't know. I thought they were going to, and then
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
well, Kitchen's been out for how many years now?
I don't know. Has it really been out that long, or am I just
To
crazy?
2020.
Seriously, huh?
It's been out that long.
plant life that, when mixed with water and lightning, makes homing beams. Yeah, run from that.
beams?
With enough clever thinking
got
and
tech going on this
artifact
episode.
farming, you can combine anything in Genshin.
Okay, we get it. Go lose another 50-50, you whale.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's not my cup of tea either. I do think the character designs look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Happy, you two are finally confused in one of these death battles. I'm always confused.
Yeah.
Whale.
I'll show you a whale. Drop one on your lap next time you're not looking.
In Sumeru, Traveler later beat Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple
Hey,
elements
I
at his
remember
fingertips, all in a
Scaramouche.
time loop that got
Scaramouche.
repeated 106.
Remember
What?
Scaramouche?
Oh, what's Scaramouche?
That was a long time ago. It was the finale thingy of Samurai Jack.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one robot guy.
Oh, yeah.
68 times.
Speaking of time, Ether had control of more than just his own future. Tevet's fate fundamentally changed in ways small and grand,
Aw,
all through his
Pokemon.
unending willpower.
Because the Traveler was a descender, someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like when he helped
Eh?
defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine, where he mastered Hydro for his best Cuphead impression with water bullets.
Heck, a dinosaur chose not to blow up the world just because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated, turn into a dinosaur. Hell yeah! Oh, look at him. Wonder if I could get a dinosaur on my Genshin team.
Through these
Power World?
Yeah, oh my god, Pal World. Yeah, this is giving me Pal World vibes now. Just to make it life easier, I always said Pokemon because Pokemon my go-to for this. She and my wife and Genshin. Super Hornet. Hello. I like the character. Yeah, they do look really fun.
legally distinct Pokemon, Ether can fly,
With the
dig
distinct
through the
Pokemon,
earth,
see?
or charge foes like a Jurassic
How did
bull. He
Venom not
traveled
sit on
across
it?
the land, searching
Ah.
far and wide, and finally stopped swinging that one-star dull blade.
Instead, picking up
Because they don't use balls to capture them, I guess?
I don't know.
I don't know.
the prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast thanks to the Swordmaster Skirk, and several straight days of training. What a grind set! Still, Traveler Sist kept eluding him, choosing to hang in the shadows with these Gluminati folk.
A group from Conria, the nation cursed by the gods for messing with the Abyss. Unbeknownst to Ether, his sister had already traveled to Vat in a journey that mirrored his own.
And
Looks
at
very
the end,
anime.
she found. Well, we don't really know. Not yet, at least. But whatever it is,
Sure
got her
you
to
know
side with the
anime?
creepy villains. Lot twist.
Eventually, Ether reached the nation of Natlan to fight in its never-ending war with the Abyss. He gained the Pyro element, learning to launch fireballs and explosions combined of flame with lightning.
He didn't just dabble in fancy pyrotechnics. By connecting with the people there, Traveler achieved Night Soul's Blessing, a power-up state fueled by primordial element juice, strong enough to make a blade of fire hundreds of feet long. Hell yeah, that's strong enough to take down the heart of the Abyss, which is on the level of 5-star waifus like Mawika and the Raiden Shogun.
An Archon who, in ages past, sliced Yashiori Island in two.
That's cool, but how about when this Venti guy threw a whole-ass mountain? According to Paimon, Traveler can level a mountain himself.
Additionally,
Okay.
Ether learned how to use light energy to form a Kuvaki shield. something he used to protect the people of Nodcry by blocking a cannon blast with enough energy to obliterate a town.
This was
You know, ultimately from this, because I'm like, kind of like mooing in and out here when it comes to the lore of Genshin and stuff. From what I can tell, it feels like Aang and this Ether guy are very evenly matched when it comes to elemental
Again.
powers, but the only fucking nail in Aang's coffin that I'm glad they mentioned is how he's a pacifist. Like, the most hardcore pacifist. And if the fucking power to take away this guy's, I guess we'll call it bending for now, is not something that can be done, then I feel Aang is kind of screwed.
Yeah. Oh, 2 blood runks.
Oh no, it's the duel.
Blood runks on Kick, blood runks on YouTube.
The double runkings.
no ordinary cannon
The
either.
double
It
rungs.
also uses Kavaki energy, so that's a beam of light.
Through all his adventures, Ether had come to genuinely care for Tevat's people.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he will reunite with his sister, but for now, he's fighting for a whole new world. His new home.
Ooh, you need a higher adventure rank for that.
Don't you worry, gang. I dumped all my savings into Primo Gems for this. We
Hey.
can't miss when those ice guys trying to kill the Traveler inevitably warm up to him. Still got it.
Ah, so that's why you're broke as shit.
To Ether, the journey has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs of its people, they are all part of it. Even if he's against the abyss itself, a new dawn is somewhere just beyond the stars, and a field of flowers Lumine too loved.
Alright, place your bets.
I have no fucking clue.
My money's on this Ether guy because they're Aang shenanigans. I have a feeling that the turtle gift power thing's not going to work on him. That's my theory.
Your theory?
Mm-hmm. We are just blood. You are the
The
blood.
battle's about to start, and if you like death battle music, some of your favorite battle tracks are coming to a collectible
Ad?
vinyl album.
This album features 10 like
album.
death and
Our own animation director,
Songs.
Louis,
or click the link in the description
You
before
there's a
August 10th and
thingy.
pre-order a copy so you don't miss out.
and remember
Okay.
of
Check
Death
out a
Battle.
thingy. Death Battle GG.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Okay, so that's why. Oh, you're saying Aang. Did M. Night Shyamalan debuff Avatar? No, no one uses M. Night Shyamalan's version of Avatar for this. My thought is a new challenger will arrive. Oh, you think someone's going to come in and kill the Aether for Aang? That's a possibility. I don't feel like death battles normally do that, but he does have allies. But then again, usually death battle usually always keeps it 1-to-1. Okay, so my theory will be either Aang will win due to turtle lion powers, or Aether's gonna win due to Aang not being able to kill him.
It's time for a death battle!
Death battle!
Trucker Man, who do you pick?
I'll just go with Aang, fuck
You
it.
just go with Aang. I'll go with Aether.
Wind Blade!
I feel like they made... Hold on. I feel like they made Aang taller than he normally is. Does he look like he's a little bit bigger than he should be?
Maybe this guy's short.
2 elements?
No, he looks like he's older. Eh.
Cute!
I don't know, Aang's getting his ass kicked.
Is he though?
Oh
He looks like he's having a good time.
no. No, I'm sorry, I meant he's winning right now, so he's starting this. Oh, it's death battle.
nice little trend, right? Punch gut.
What's going on? I'm on Ghost treasure hunting for 2 minutes now. Everything is going kaboom.
Damn it, I was wishing that Appa was gonna eat her.
Ah,
I thought that would have been funnier.
crash.
Crash.
I'll fucking refresh Twitch and
You must do the refreshy please, I guess. Oh, and they both fly. Real good.
Hmm.
What are you doing over there?
just fixing shit. Keep going.
Fix your. Well, make sure to fix shit for the people that are watching that can't watch.
It's I got.
It's moved. Yes. Okay. No spoilers then.
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Iced him.
Come on, traveler. Get up. Never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Remember.
No one fights alone.
I mean, theoretically, Aang could win with another idea of stopping him, but I feel like he just used that by freezing him and he already got out of the ice. So I'm trying to think of other ways that Aang could, what's the word? Immobilize this, Aether guy. And I'm feeling like he's already using that. This might be the kill shot here. I think we're already at the, finale for this. He hasn't done the Avatar state yet. Here it is. This is the judgment shot.
Yep. I'm down to this.
For those who came before, and those who will follow. I am Avatar Aang, the last airbender.
Ultimate power. All the elements.
Take this!
Ooh. Bring it back. What? We getting it? Oh.
Through the heights and
Oh,
shallows.
he's using his ultimate.
Through infinite dusks and dawn!
Kill shot.
I kind of felt it was going that
Way
way.
to go, traveler. But does this mean no treasure?
I would get there if I played the game.
And but daily.
Yeah. I'm guessing, okay, I'm pretty sure Boomstick and the dude are gonna sit there and explain, oh, the reason why Aang didn't use his lion turtle powers is because it wouldn't have worked on him, because the way he has his magic is completely different, and something cow, something moo, something cow.
These are done. What a miss.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's break this down by
Yeah,
power,
nice.
experience, speed, and
Big
elements.
cow.
First up, power. Aang and Traveler could both change the terrain of entire cities, and we're way stronger than characters that can break mountains. But at their peak, they're both tearing up islands.
Aang's
Yes.
avatar state made him on par with Kyoshi, who created and moved the island of Kyoshi. Similarly, Night Soul's blessing let Ether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shogun, who split Yashiori Island in two.
With an attack that even Vision Bearers weaker than Traveler can block. So he's definitely on that level.
Kyoshi Island is over 6 miles wide and long. Kyoshi moved the island 17 miles offshore in 2 seconds, so we have everything we need to calculate the amount of kinetic energy this would require.
Turns out it's basically the same as cutting through Yashiori Island, about 3,000 gigatons of TNT.
Yeah,
so
more
their
or less.
power is tied up.
Which means
Okay.
comparing their experience is crucial.
Ether's mastered
Oh, okay. This ether guy did say he was like thousands of years old.
But then again, the
versus-
Avatar state, you tap into all the previous.
Which again, so technically he would be thousands of years old too.
more elements than Aang, but the Avatar state gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Ether had no real answer for.
Not to mention, Aang's training was more focused. Traveler is skilled, sure, but his training was mostly just a means to finding his sister, while Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However, another important factor to consider is speed.
In terms of mobility, both could roughly match the other. If Traveler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Ether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Traveler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Traveler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that light-speed Kuvaki laser.
While lightning can move over 200,000 miles per hour, a beam of light can move 186,000 miles per
Okay,
second.
so he does
Over
the speed
3,000 times faster than Aang. Traveler takes speed by a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. Who could turn the forces of nature against the other?
At first, I actually thought this was Aang's dub.
Ether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Ether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions and the script flips. Traveler could mix not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also, against Traveler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Ether an easy access point through these combinations.
Oh, that's what he was doing with. Okay, so this guy. Okay, that's something I didn't know, that this guy has the ability to use others' elemental powers to.
Bend.
Yeah, to essentially moo to his own moo. Damn it, did Aang ever learn bloodbending? I don't think he did.
When Aang used fire, Ether could use lightning to catch him in an overload.
That would've been
If Aang used
useful.
water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him, and so on.
This isn't just a gameplay thing. Genshin characters like the lovely Lisa canonically say this is how the elements work.
And unlike Aang, Ether has fought multiple people who can use multiple elements. The longer the fight went on, the more Ether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning, sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendroblasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield is special.
So, basically, he's using elements that he is unfamiliar with in a sense.
Yeah.
In a, like a. Because these
Actually
are
gave
not
Ether
like.
a strong
These are not just basic earth elements I'm getting that this guy's using. These are like weird.
Different combinations that Aang never seen.
Different, like.
don't think
Structure of elements, because they're both from different worlds and shit. Yeah, that could be a thing. Something.
Aang never
new.
learned.
Never learned it, but I do remember it cold only be used on one of the year, if I remember. Oh yeah, something about full moon stuff, maybe? I'm trying to remember. I think the Legend of Korra messed that up then with their use of bloodbending.
defense to fall back on. Since it was made of pure light, Aang had no way to remove it outside of brute force.
By comparison, Aang's wind barrier wouldn't block Traveler's elements. It would actually merge with them and create more combos that would target Aang himself. Not a great situation to be in.
And since Ether's powers came from external earthly sources, like those statues, Aang could not depower him with
There it
energy bending,
is.
even if he theoretically overcame Ether's willpower.
Willpower that is strong enough to alter the fate of the entire world. Sorry, Aang, but elements goes to the Traveler, cinching his victory. Either way you cut it, he was in his element.
The winner is the Traveler. Ether.
Who's next?
Okay,
Alright.
I'm ready for my cameo. Oh.
Ball.
Oh.
No one wants you.
Next time on Death Battle.
Next time. What we got here? There you go.
Subscribe.
Kai versus Toad.
Bionicles versus
Ninjago. I'm familiar with Ninjago and Bionicle, but I know shit diddle all. Dude, that Jinbei versus the Naruto guy looks interesting. We should watch that one sometime.
I'll put it in the history. Oh, it's a live stream.
Oh.
That's why it's an hour long.
Oh, that's just them talking about it. It's not actually a death battle. Boo. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for joining us for this lovely death battle. I had no opinion on who should have won or lost, so I don't have any issues with how they did their moody booty. Get ready for Righty Roos if you are on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's do Polly.
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.